morning, BHS. Today is Friday, February 15th, 2013, and these are your morning announcements.
Do you want to be your own boss someday and have the freedom to make your own decisions? Do you plan to attend college and want to start earning college credit now? Ohio Business Week invites all current high school students to Ohio Business Week 2013. You will learn the secrets of success from the pros to develop the skills you need for success from the classroom to the boardroom. Ohio Business Week is not all work. You will have free time to hang out with new friends, play sports, participate in fun challenges like a Jell-O eating contest, all while experiencing like on a college campus. Plus, you can share a dorm room with a friend. Registering is underway for Ohio Business Week, which will be at Youngstown State University, July 28th through August 3rd, and at Ohio Dominican University, June 23rd to June 29th. Only 250 students will be accepted, so space is assigned on a first-come, first-served basis. Pick up an application from Mrs. Marlin in the guidance office today. Students who registered from February 28th will receive a discounted commitment fee. Limited financial aid is available to families who cannot afford the entire fee.
Attention juniors and seniors interested in majoring in chemistry or biochemistry. Kent State University would like to invite you to attend Explore Kent Chemistry Day on Saturday, February 23rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Activities include a tour of the department and an outline degree and programs and an undergraduate research opportunities. An overview of scholarships, a presentation of career opportunities in chemistry, and a discussion with current majors in chemistry and biochemistry. See Mr. Smrek for more details.
The boys' track team will have a night out with the Youngstown Phantoms on Saturday, February 23rd. Tickets are $10 each and can be purchased from Coach Phillips in room 246 or any member of the boys or girls indoor track team. Prizes, games, Zamboni rides, and other giveaways will be part of a night dedicated to BHS.
Attention, Boardman High. Enviathon tryouts will be held the week of February 11th. It is a written tryout. You can try out during Science Club on Tuesday, February 12th, or after school, anytime that week. The event is Wednesday, April 24th at Mill Creek Metro Park Farm. Practices will be held during March and April. See Ms. Moran in room 343 for study materials or any questions.
Any student interested in Model UN who has not received study materials, please see Mr. Race in room 153.
A list of students qualifying for the Honors Breakfast is posted outside of the main office. You must have a 3.5 or better GPA for the first semester of the next school year to be invited to the Honors Breakfast. The breakfast will be held on Monday, March 4th from 8:30 a.m. Students qualifying will receive an invitation in their first period class. Please see your counselor if your name is not on the list and you feel like you qualify for the breakfast.
There will be an organizational meeting for any boy interested in outdoor track this spring on Monday in room 246. There will be 2 meeting times during 7th period and after school. If you're unable to make either meeting, see Coach Phillips ASAP.
Congratulations to senior Mickey Marshall, who was the Northern Ohio NFL Regional Champion in the Student Congress Senate this past weekend. Mickey's qualification to the NFL National Speech and Debate Finals marks the 20th consecutive year that BHS has qualified for the event.
Hi, I'm Maggie Saylor, and I'm here with Leone Marucci, director of the new film, The Power of Few, which is premiering at Tinseltown here in Boardman on February 15th. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm really happy to be back at BHS.
I know you were a Boardman student. What year did you graduate?
I graduated in 1991. Does that sound like a long time ago?
No, actually.
Feels like yesterday. Yeah.
But coming back brings in a lot of memories.
It does, but you know, when I was here, they didn't have this television studio, which is just blowing me away to see what's happened. So it's great to see Boardman School support this for you guys. It's awesome. What an opportunity.
When you were in high school, I know you didn't have this particular program, but did you have any other classes, teachers, or programs that kind of helped you want to go into film? Or,
you know, I can't say that there were classes, but there was a teacher, Terry O'Halloran, and I don't know if he still teaches he was a Stadium Drive teacher, but he was our swim coach. I was a swimmer, and in the summers at Boardman Swim Club, there were opportunities that he gave us to make short films. He turned practice into a movie set, and we used the Boardman Swim Club as our backdrop for a little sci-fi 20-minute film. I think I was 12 or 13 when we made it, and it's called The Twisted Lane Marker, and that set me on my way as a filmmaker. That was the first taste I got of, at the time it was putting 2 VCRs together and just splicing and pausing and recording, and those were the early days of editing for me, and that's where it started. So from that point on, we did, I think, 2 different Twisted Lane Marker movies, and then every chance I could get to make movies with my friends around the neighborhoods, you know, we did it. I had to sneak the camera out of the house a lot, which didn't make my parents too happy, but it was always safe, and we returned it in good condition.
Worked out.
It worked out for sure. So I just made movies whenever I could. But yeah, so that teacher definitely, he opened the door for us to do that.
So by the time you were in high school, you think that you pretty much knew that you wanted to be a filmmaker, or?
Well, it was something I always did. I think I probably didn't know it and pursue it as a reality for a career in life until college. I think it was at Ohio State that I tried a couple different approaches to a career. Considered a couple different majors, but in the end, I always gravitated back to the storytelling of filmmaking, and I visited Los Angeles and kind of saw that it's real. It could be a career, so it was an easy choice to follow that early ambition.
Most actors, aspiring actors, and filmmakers have difficulty even getting some sort of modest success, while you have worked with some established actors. What would you say to a filmmaker or an actor who's trying to kind of break through into the film industry? What exactly is The Power of You about?
What exactly it's about, you guys are going to have to go to the cinema and find out. I can tell you just in my most canned summary, it's religious conspiracy colliding with urban crime on a day of danger, mystery, and possible transformation. It's basically 5 short stories simultaneously occurring on one afternoon, and we get to experience each story through a unique character's point of view and find out how they are connected to this moment that occurs in connection with a pretty high-stakes smuggling operation.
Sounds intense.
It's intense, it's complex, but it's a fun ride. I'm excited to hear how people react.
What inspired you to write a film like that?
I've always been a big fan of nonlinear filmmaking. Through the years, films like Pulp Fiction and I Run Lola Run. I go back to films like Rashomon, which was the first of its kind, really, that took the medium of film and storytelling and said, we could tell a story. You can tell a human experience or a story in a more layered approach. It doesn't always have to be A to B to Z, A to B to C, or the 3-act play. When you're an editor and you start off piecing things together, I think it's much more fun to experience those movies and put the puzzle together. I've always been a fan of that. So when I combine that with at Ohio State, I studied media, and it was the first time I studied a critical look at the media and seeing the biases that exist in media today. I think at the time, I don't think it was as apparent. You see people today, Fox News clearly has their angle, MSNBC has theirs. At this time, I don't know that the world saw news like that, but when I was studying media and starting to see it that way, it made me think about biases in any storytelling. And is it possible to tell a story with a non-bias? That was a challenge I gave myself. And so when that idea merged with the idea of nonlinear storytelling, it really bloomed this thing where, hey, let's see how this can work as a story device in exploring biases in media. That's the very beginning of it. It might be
Sounds deep.
intense, yeah.
Was it difficult having to cover all of the positions of writer, director, producer, or do you think that it kind of heightened your movie at all?
Oh, I think so. As I've explained here today, I mean, I've been a filmmaker from day one, and it does start with the creative approach, from the writing and the vision to want to bring a story to life. And so you become, as a filmmaker, when you set out to make your film, you know, with all of that passion behind it, you kind of by default become a producer. Mm-hmm. To get your movie made, to go through the business side of show business, because it is show business. And the show part of it is the fun. That's the excitement and the thrills of working with actors and stunts and special effects and makeup and costume. But the business is something that's very real, and you know, you have to respect that. So, yeah.
Well, I'm sure all of our viewers are very excited to see The Power of You. I know I am. And the crew and I greatly appreciate you coming in. For BSTN, I'm Maggie Saylor.
Attention students, you may pick up sweetheart pictures in the cafeteria during all lunch periods this week. The U.S. Navy will be here today during the lunch periods. Interested students may visit with them in the main hallway near the cafeteria. If you need a pass back to 4th period after you have met with the U.S. Navy, please see Ms. Marlin.
Well, that's all for today. I'm Reagan.
I'm Maggie.
And I'm Frank. Have a great day.
You guys should have got a video of Valentines.
You guys should have got a video of Valentine.